My wish list for the Dorado rework. With Dorado maybe getting a rework in the future, here are some changes that I would personally like to see. Getting supports to high ground on first requires a hero's journey level trek, so I would add some way to get up to the top of Mustard and the Orange building. Yes, we call this building Mustard and this one Ketchup. This also...
Who the f calls those mustard and ketchup? Because it ain't me. I never heard that in my goddamn life. What is this, sweet and sour?
Give you a much better angle to support your high ground divers from afar. Second has another crazy long rotation to the high ground that results in a really awkward angle. I say we ignore that and add a second level to this building here and some way to access it near the mini inside to give the attackers some high ground contests as well. Third is kind of whatever, but again, getting to the high ground is a nightmare. I think an elevator here would allow for some aggressive plays from the attackers and allow for more effective mid-fight rotations. I actually don't hate Dorado, but playing on a brig on attack is super awkward, so I wanted to fix some of that. What do you think of?
I don't trust anyone who doesn't hate Dorado. I'm sorry.
Overwatch 2.
Also, a quick reminder, if you've been enjoying this series, the way this series works is you guys send me these through Discord. So if you want more of these, or you find cool TikToks you like, don't like, think they're cool, think they're funny, want me to react to them, put them in Discord. And yeah, I'll look through, make sure they're good to go, and send them on over to me. Okay? Next up.
Overwatch 2, Wrecking Ball Techs in under 60 seconds, part 6. The tech I'm going to show you today is ward resetting. It probably has different names for it, but that's what I call it. So instead of slowing down like you do in a double boop, for example, to give it time to reset, you actually just hit the wall and then you would reset the boop like that. Like this. Here is a few examples of how this will look in a match.
God damn, dude.
Wrecking Ball Techs, part 7.
God damn, dude. I wonder what new ones are going to be coming in with the rework. All the changes.
New article just dropped.
Oh.
Apparently they're going to be putting coins in Overwatch's Battle Pass. Ooh, who would have thought about that, huh? Almost like players have been asking for that since season 1, huh? Like what? Like what?
I'm not gonna lie, I hate things like this. This kind of shit irks me. Yeah, true. But at the same time, the amount of people who look at stuff like this and they're like, oh, good change, but instead they just like turn the nose up on it and like, should have been dead sooner. It's like, well, yeah, probably, but they also try to do something different with the whole challenges thing to get you to play more. What they realized through the challenges though is that people weren't able to do them all. I guess they wouldn't come back that often. So, yeah.
I mean, I'm glad they're finally starting to make positive changes for the game. Like, heroes aren't gonna be in the battle pass anymore. That's great. But like, I just get so
why glance over that? That's such a big deal. Why not? Why glance over that so quick?
Frustrated because if you read the Kotaku article that just came out, it showcases just how dog shit the developers were treated. They're basically ignored every step of the way.
So clearly, this is a giant good step in the right direction.
When they would finish something, the developers were like,
and don't get me wrong, I hate this current season, but I can still acknowledge all the good.
oh, is that the Blizzard quality we know and love? And they just have to dick around for ever. So it's just like, yeah, heroes never should have been in the battle pass in the first place. Currency should have been in the battle pass since day one, since it was every other game was doing it, and the developer.
Fun fact. Fun fact. The person who made this one is the person who made the Overwatch one. So they clearly learned something, that they weren't making any money off the Fortnite battle pass. That's why all the cool Fortnite shit is in the shop. With this change, hopefully all the cool shit in Overwatch doesn't end up going into the shop over the battle passes. You never really think about the consequence of this kind of stuff.
Doing it, and the developers were treated like shit during development, after development. Quarter one, they were breaking record profits. Guess what happened? They were told, hey, come back to office. 2023 is over.
Yeah, this actually cut, like this everything, dude. This actually everything. We were actually looking so goddamn good, and then so many of the really smart people at the start of Overwatch 2 when the game first launched all left. I know people that went to other studios or used to work there that were really smart and actually had a good vision, and they all left because they weren't going to do this. Because you know why? They knew they were worth a lot of money, and they knew their worth, and so they went to other publishers, they went to other places, and they got their bag, and 2 didn't have to go back to office.
They were told, hey, come back to office. 2023 is over. They made $225 million. Guess what happens? The PvE team gets fired because Activision and Microsoft doesn't see PvE as profitable. One of the most important things about Overwatch is its lore, its character, all that stuff, right? Its characters, all that stuff. And they just don't seem to care about moving in that direction. So it's frustrating. And then it just sucks, man. It's hard to want to support a game where the developers are constantly treated like shit and players are constantly viewed as wallets. It's like, yeah, some cool changes are coming.
A lot of those people are gone now, though, and they've been out the door, or on the way out the door for a while. Which is why myself and I feel like a lot of others were like, we're willing to give them the benefit of the doubt and like see what they can do, because now it seems like in a lot of ways the shackles are off. The only thing that will ever kill this game more than anything, and I've always said this, is the balance. They're good at making content every season, but the balance is so terrible. That's it.
It's like, it's 10 seasons. It took them 9 seasons to fix ranked, 10 seasons to make monetization a little bit better, and I don't know. Yeah, the main selling point for Overwatch 2's existence and for Overwatch 1's death was for PvE. And now that PvE has basically been all but confirmed to be dead, it's just frustrating.
Oh, this must have came out like the day before, because that article came out and then 2 days later they dropped that PvE was gone, or like 3 days later or some shit. It was very quick after. Yep. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. But hey, you know, all of us that were talking about the PvE being canceled, we're all wrong, right? It totally wasn't right that something wasn't right about that.
Change this one setting for Moira in Overwatch 2 to win more of your games. Go into your settings, scroll down until you see primary fire, and go ahead and unbind it. There you go. Now a lot of people know the strat, so you might get some hate in the chat, but trust me, this will take your Moira gameplay to the next level. Change this one.
Yeah, I mean, do more damage on Moira. Good meme, but also true.
The most important Overwatch
Who's this guy?
tip is to improve your movement. This bot is moving like a bronze or silver player. This is very linear and I can pop it in like a second, right? 1, 2. Now, if we go into what a high level movement looks like, now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Took me
Too low hanging fruit.
8 shots versus 2 shots earlier. Timing and staying alive is everything in this game. The thing is, you can do this on every hero. Good movement is a core skill of Overwatch, or good core skill of all FPSs. If you're still 2,000 hours and you're silver, it's probably because your movement sucks. The longer you stay alive, the more threat you draw, the more aggro you draw, and thus the more value you generate as well. Now, the only way to get better is to deliberately practice, and this is my movement all game. I'm kind of doing what the bots are doing. The hard part is actually aiming while doing this. So you start by just standing still and like practice trying to track movement first. And once you do that, you can start adding some strafes of your own. Your next step is to start adding your AD.
Getting really next level is to make sure that your movement aligns with your aim. And sometimes you aim with your movement. Sometimes you don't even move your mouse, you move your body.
AD crouching, then it looks like this. Keep practicing that and you'll get better in no time.
Sometimes you move with your body or moving with your arm. Or with your mouse. That's actually like real high level shit. All right, last one.
If she plays any
Oh god.
If she plays any of these 5 games, run. Who would have guessed that Valorant is at the top of my list? If she plays Valorant, she's either crazy, toxic, manipulative, insane, or she's cheating on you.
Chad, is this real?
There's actually no in between. She's probably meowing for a guy on Discord right now. Next up, we've got Overwatch 2. If she plays Overwatch, she's pocketing other men. If you ask her who she mains and she says Mercy, oh god, run away right now. Next up, we've got Roblox. Roblox girls are not loyal. She's probably checking out the guy that has the most expensive outfit and the most Robux.
What?
If your girl plays Roblox all day, just know she's met hundreds of guys on this game. Next up, we've got Fortnite. There's way too many ways to meet people on Fortnite. If there's a guy that's absolutely cracked in the lobby, she's gonna add him. They're gonna play together behind your back, and he's gonna teach her everything and help her get better. Last but not least, we have The Sims.
You know, I kind of didn't think she was right, but now all of a sudden she might have a point. You know, one time Somnus made me in The Sims, and I was birthed as a baby, and then she forgot me and moved houses.
Girls that play The Sims can be absolutely crazy. If you made her upset, she's gonna kill the sim that she made look like you.
Isn't she married now? She is married now. That's what that's what's concerned. She killed me for no reason.
She's gonna lock it in the basement and like drown it or something. I'm telling you, Sims girls can be crazy if you do them wrong.
Also, one of the realest vids I've ever made. Nah, that's terrifying. Nah, that's actually f***ing terrifying. Nah, ain't no way. You enjoy this series and you want to see more of it, make sure you submit it to my Discord. Mods will go through it. Make sure there's no DMCA music and make sure I can watch them and they'll be all good. And yeah, don't deny the pre-watch. I don't watch any of these. I literally have a whole Discord channel full of ones that are pre-approved. They're all pre-approved by mods. They literally go through them and make sure that they're chilling, you know?